You squat. You squat heavy. You squat every single week. And yet, your legs look exactly the same as they did 6 months ago. Sound familiar? Here's the hard truth. Squatting more is not the answer. And if nobody's told you that yet, that's exactly why your legs are still small. Stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you're going to train legs completely differently. Most guys in the gym have what I call chicken leg syndrome, big upper body, decent arms, maybe even a solid chest. But the second they put on shorts, it's over. And the frustrating part? They're not lazy. They're not skipping leg day. They're actually showing up and putting in the work. So what's going wrong? The problem isn't effort. The problem is everything else. The way you squat, the way you program, the way you eat, and the muscles you're actually training versus the ones you think you're training. Let's fix that right now. Here's something that's going to sting a little. The squat is an incredible exercise, but for most people, especially naturals with average genetics, squatting alone will never build the legs they want. Why? Because the squat is not a pure quad exercise. It's a system exercise. Your lower back, your glutes, your hips, they all take a massive share of the load. So when you think you're destroying your quads, your body is quietly spreading that stress across 5 different muscle groups. The result? Nobody gets fully trained. Nobody fully grows. Here's the truth. If your squat goes up but your legs stay the same size, your squat is just getting more efficient. Not more effective for growth. That's a huge difference. You're not getting stronger legs. You're just getting better at squatting. And the gym bros who told you just squat more, bro? Yeah, they were wrong. Let's talk about depth. Because this one kills gains quietly. Walk into any gym right now. Watch the leg day, guys. Half of them are doing quarter squats with 200 pounds and acting like they just moved a building. Here's what's actually happening. A shallow squat barely activates your quads through their full range. You're loading the top portion of the movement where your legs are strongest and doing basically nothing in the range where they'd actually be forced to grow. Full depth squats, where your hips drop below your knees, that's where the quad stretch happens. That's where the muscle damage happens. That's where growth starts. Drop the ego. Drop the weight. Go deeper. Your legs will start responding in ways they never have before. Bottom line, a 135-pound ATG squat will build more quad than a 315-pound quarter squat. Every single time. Your legs are not just quads and hamstrings. Most people train them like they are, and that's mistake number 2. Let's break down what's actually in your legs. Quads, 4 muscles. Most people only fully activate 1 or 2 of them. Hamstrings, chronically undertrained on almost every program ever written. Adductors, the inner thigh muscles that add serious size to your legs but are completely invisible in most training plans. Calves. We'll get to those later, but yes, they matter too. Here's what's wild. Your adductors make up nearly 20% of your total leg mass. 20%? And you're probably not training them directly at all. Start adding Romanian deadlifts for hamstrings. Start adding leg press with a wide stance for adductors. Start adding walking lunges for full quad sweep development. The guys with genuinely impressive legs aren't just squatting. They're attacking every single muscle in that leg from every single angle. That's the secret nobody's selling you. How many sets of legs are you doing per week? If the answer is anything under 16 working sets, that's your problem right there. Legs are the largest muscle group in your body. They're built for endurance, movement, and carrying your entire body weight around all day. They are stubborn by design. They don't grow from being tickled once a week with a few sets of squats. They grow when you absolutely force them to adapt. Here's what a real leg training week looks like. Train legs twice a week. Minimum. Day 1, quad focus. Squats, leg press, hack squats, lunges. Day 2, posterior focus. Romanian deadlifts, leg curls, hip thrusts, Bulgarian split squats. Hit 16 to 20 total working sets per week. Progressive overload on every session. And never skip a rep because it got hard. That's exactly where the growth lives. Most people stop when it burns. Champions start when it burns. This one is short and brutal. Big muscles need big fuel. Your legs are the largest muscle group in your body. Building them requires more calories, more protein, and more recovery than any other body part. If you're eating 150 grams of protein trying to build your chest and your back and your arms and your legs, something's getting starved. And usually it's the legs. Aim for at least 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Get your carbohydrates in around your leg sessions, because those workouts are brutal and your muscles need glycogen to perform. And sleep 7 to 9 hours. Because legs don't grow in the gym, they grow when you're unconscious, and your body is quietly rebuilding everything you just destroyed. Eat, sleep, repeat. So let's bring it all together. Your legs are small, not because you're weak, not because you're lazy, but because you've been lied to about what actually builds them. Squat deeper. Train every muscle in the leg. Hit them twice a week, add volume. Eat enough, sleep enough. Do that consistently for 90 days, and you will not recognize your legs. The work is simple. It's just not easy. Now stop watching videos and go train legs.